This video is a simple introduction to the Mimio. The Mimio is a piece of technology that connects to your normal whiteboard and turns it into an interactive whiteboard. The objective of this video is that by the end of it, you'll not only be able to recognize the Mimio tools, but you'll also be able to begin creating lessons that can engage your students. To start with, you just need to make sure you have all the necessary components to the Mimio. You must have the Mimio Interactive, a computer, a projector, and your everyday whiteboard. You can connect the computer, the projector, and the whiteboard just like you would any other time that you're going to show a presentation. You just connect the computer and the projector, point the projector at the whiteboard, show everything on the screen. The only addition really is the interactive Mimio. Inside the Mimio box, you do have a few pieces of equipment. The two most important are the Mimio bar and the Mimio stylus. The Mimio bar comes folded in half or closed, and it usually comes with a wired attachment to the end. With a wired attachment, you must use the USB wire connection cord to connect your Mimio to your computer. However, I prefer not to use cords if I can help it. I don't like having a whole bunch strung across the room. So I do like to use this wireless attachment. When you open the Mimio bar up, you can actually disconnect the attachment from the bottom and connect to the wireless one. The wireless one has this little USB connection that just connects directly into your computer. Mimio stylus is what makes your whiteboard interactive. It communicates with the sensors on the Mimio. There's one up top, one down here at the bottom, and then one right here in the center. It is operated by AA battery, so it's easy to make sure that you have a charge. Just make sure you have a couple extra batteries. When you put the battery in, you can touch the tip or press one of these two buttons, and it'll make a humming noise. If you don't hear the hum, then you just need a new battery. On the back of the Mimio bar, there are two sets of suction cups. They're made to help hold the Mimio to the whiteboard. However, I have not found them to be very dependable. Usually over time throughout the day, the Mimio will slide down your whiteboard, or the top ones will come away from the whiteboard and it'll flip the Mimio upside down, or the worst possible scenario is all of the suction cups come undone and the Mimio itself falls. So Mimio does provide you with these little clips. They hook onto the Mimio. One hooks on to the back up top, the other one hooks on to the back down here close to the bottom. They do have little adhesive strips on the bottom to help them attach to your whiteboard to give you a more permanent, more secure holding. However, if anything really bumps the Mimio, say you're walking by it and your shoulder bumps it, there are little hooks on these plastic clips that hook onto the Mimio, and those hooks can come undone, so you run the chance of your Mimio still falling. I personally recommend using something a lot stronger than even these clips. If you have a magnetic whiteboard, you can get magnets that have adhesive on the back, put a magnet on the top and on the bottom, and just hook it onto your board. I, however, have not had a magnetic whiteboard, so I just used Velcro. Put a strip on top and on bottom and Velcroed it to the board. At the end of the year, when I took the Mimio down, it was really easy to pull the Velcro off the whiteboard and clean the little bit of adhesive that was left.